Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. As now we win the match day 18. Traveling to the Middle East, Inter Miami have a big match ahead of them as they're facing off against UAE champions Al Ain, who are also very regularly Asian Champions League champions. Can Inter Miami get this? Please, please get this. Well, thank God for Rodrigo de Paul, I guess, because otherwise we would have been in really big trouble right there. Kaku, where are you? Right there. Gets your sixth goal. Nice. Passing Molyneux. So Kaku gets a goal, but so does Rodrigo de Paul. Getting his fifth goal for the Argentine midfielder. There you go. De Paul's in there now. Fuck, man. Sad. Sad and sad, sad, sad. Olympiacos versus Viking. This is a good one for me. I'm going for a Olympiacos win. A tie. Alright. Chiquinho. Gelson Martins. First of all, him. He's on 2, about to hit the 3. Martins on 3 goals. There we go. Passing all these people down. And who are the goal scorers again? Tripic and who? Outspo again? Same guys? So Outspo gets his 5th. Outspo gets his 5th. And Tripic gets his 6th. And then they get another goal of Olympiacos. Is it... Who was it? Chiquinho. Who's on 3, I believe. Yep. On his 4th. To help us I get a tie. There you go. Difficult result, but a necessary one. Botoshani versus Haugesund. I'm going for a solid Botoshani win. Yep. Hervin gets the goal. He's like on 4 goals, I think. Yep. Actually, just saw that. Haha. 5 now. Going right here. Getafe versus Padova. I'm going for a Padova victory. Yeah, give me these guys. Oh, they're so close. Fuck you, Arambari. Barreca is new. Satriano, Arambari. Javi Munoz. Di Mariano. Munoz, Di Mariano. Munoz. On 3, not a 4. Whoops. Where'd you do that one? Passing all these people down. Munoz. Di Mariano Satriano. Di Mariano Satriano. Di Mariano Satriano. So Di Mariano gets his 3rd. He's doing good filling in for Papu Gomez' spot, but it's just not the same. Di Mariano. Satriano gets his 3rd goal. Satriano, Barreca, and Arambari. Six. Arambari, Carraca. For Padova. Barreca, actually. I got his name wrong. Barreca. Sporting Gijon hosting against Hellas Verona. Verona. Ooh, that's a nice change of pace. Gelabert and Gaspar. 2 Gs. Gaspar is right here, maybe? Yep, just saw him. Gets his 4th goal. Pushing ahead of these guys. Gelabert. Oh, somehow I just can never find, like, remember where he's at, ever. Gelabert. There he is. Okay, he's on 6 goals, Carlos. Remember, he's on 6 fucking goals. I can never remember. He's on fire for them, though. Gelabert. He's always scoring. Giving them a very important victory against Serie A side, Hellas Verona. Grasshopper versus Gillingham. It's a Grasshopper victory here. A tie. Masterson got a red card, though. Little and Frey. Little and Frey. There's Frey. Now it's getting his 7th. There you go. Passing against both Fidel and La Pulga. Fuck, my memory's bad right now. Little, that's what it was. Little. He's on 2 goals, I believe. Little. There he is. Gets his 3rd. Gets his 3rd. Passing all these guys. There we go. And Gillingham got a red card, so it's ultimately a Gillingham loss, to be honest. Ultimately. Alanya Sport versus Peterborough. Oh, we got a problem already? Alright, cool. Oh, this guy got a suspension. Alright. Yavuz, you're the backup. Probably not a good backup, but you are the backup. Can Alanya Sport defeat this English side? Yes. Munier and Hagi. Hagi first. Hagi. There we go. Hagi, Munier, and who else was it? Odo. He just got a 2nd goal recently. Odo, there he is. Gets his 3rd goal now. There we go. Passing this. Alanya Sport used to have a really sick jersey. It was like an all camo jersey, but there's like a pinch of orange in it. It was so sick. That would have been like the time to go get a fucking jersey from them. Munier gets his 4th for the Guinea-Bissau striker, former Brestois man, a former breast-touching man. That's not even, doesn't make sense. That's not even clever. This needs outright saying that he touches breasts. The former breast man. That's probably better. Munier and Hagi get the goals to give Alanya Sport the victory over Peterborough. Karagumruk versus Doncaster. I'm going for a solid, incredibly solid Karagumruk victory. Larson and Middleton. That's a new one. Larson gets his 4th. You think Middleton plays in the middle? Middleton for Doncaster Rovers. Gets his 1st goal. Nice. Good old tie right there. Red Star versus Brentford. I'm going for a Brentford victory. Jesus. Jensen with the brace. Jensen with a hat trick. Okay. Where is he? Jensen with the hat trick puts him on 6 goals, bro. The midfielder got a hat trick. Are we fucking serious? Passing out all these people. Every single one has just been surpassed by Jensen. And we also have Lewis Potter, who I think is on 2 goals. Lewis Potter, yes he is. No, on 3. What are we doing? When the midfielder Jensen, who's way past his prime, is getting a hat trick against Red Star, nonetheless. They're a decent side. Seems like Brentford and Bournemouth are both getting stronger as the matches go by. Rosario Central against Bournemouth. This is gonna be a Bournemouth victory. Very much so. Tavernier, Evanilson, and Brooks. Tavernier is on 3. Yep. Now 4. Tavernier. There's Brooks somewhere. Brooks. Gets his 6th goal. Hopping over some of these people that get in there. Brooks, and then Nelson. 11 goals. Never mind. I'll jump from the Brazilian striker. Oh man, are you serious? Has all their last games been against really difficult positions? Alright. Brentford, Bournemouth, Inter Miami, and Viking, top 4. Olympiacos, Getafe, Al Ain, Sporting Gijon, they sneak in now, in the top. So see, bro, but look at that. They're literally 5 points ahead of fucking 9th place. They gotta get a victory. Red Star, Verona, Rosario Central, Botoshani, Peterborough, Grasshopper, Alliance for Gillingham are in the mid-table area with Karanguruk, Doncaster, Hogsend, and Padova on relegation. Like I've said many a times, I'm more worried about up here. This is always changing down here, but 27 compared to 32 points, they need to get their shit together. That's 5 points of a difference in Miami. Get a victory. It's a hard game, but you should do something against better than against Brentford, Bournemouth, any of these teams. You could have got a win against Al-Ain and you fucking fumbled that too. So come on, wake the fuck up. You need to get a victory now. Get back into pace. This next game is gonna be the last game before we get halfway through the tournament. So I'll meet you guys there.